Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live Argentina discussion. This is a big one, a massive one. My name is Roy Nemer of MundoAlbiceleste.com. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining Argentina with a massive 4-1 win versus Brazil in the South American World Cup qualifiers. We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about the team, the performance, the fans, the coach, everything. We're going to take your questions, your comments. As always, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know down below in the comments. We always tend to get from all around the world. So let's get to it. Let's get to the comments. First things first, Nick. Yes, a massive win. Thank you for joining us, Nick. Fahim as well. Thank you so much. BP, what a game. This is like the third or fourth time I say the word massive. It really was a massive performance by Argentina. Rihanna, hey Roy, awesome game. We qualified. Argentina did qualify for the World Cup as well. Tarun, yes. Fahim, the cherry on top of the cake. Yeah, well, we're going to get to everything. Mr. Happy, let's go, my friend. Nick, I don't know. And I'm saying this as a Barcelona fan, but it's Argentina first and foremost. I wasn't a fan of Rafinha's comment. I understood what he said, why he said them, but no. I don't know where he's at right now. Master Azor, first half was the best half from Argentina since the World Cup final. I agree that this was a very good first half. What a performance, says Daniel. Rahan, vamos. Vladislav, the only chance Brazil had was the Romero mistake. What a beatdown. Brazil's midfield and back line did not exist. Jaco Taco, welcome Jaco Taco, long-time viewer as well. Part of the Mundo family, and just like everybody else here, part of the Mundo family. Thank you so much. Yes, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button. Please show your support. Join the chat, join the live discussion. Sumia, vamos Argentina for sure. Kanor watching from Bangkok. Thank you so much for joining us. I believe it's a Wednesday morning now for you. Aldo Rafinha still looking for the ball. Patrick saying yalla. 5 athletic players on the pitch. Dali Campion, Caspian, and Rohan. George, all the way from NYC. Amir Sultan, hello, watching from Atlanta, following you since 2017, but recently started engaging on the live videos. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much, everybody, as well. Tiago Almada has moved to a big team for sure. Surav, talking about Rafinha. We're coming for 2026 for sure, my friend. Zongao, all the way from Kentucky, USA. James, yes, you did. I wasn't going to make the performance, the prediction, yesterday. From Bangladesh, excellent. Thank you so much, Jubair. Mixed memorabilia, fantastic. Persian old school geek. I can't remember ever watching such a dominant performance. We truly are in the golden age, says Joshua. George, the question is, who had the best goal? Oh, we're gonna talk about the goals, all right. We're gonna get there. Calvin, what a night, fantastic. Seba's free from the basement. Seba's free. He can't make it. It's a little bit too late, and he has to get up very, very early. But he does say hello to everybody. Hello to you as well. All right, Joel, great game. Looking forward to this discussion. Thank you, Joel, for joining us as well. And I'm very much looking forward to interacting with you and with everybody here as well. Suraj watching from Dallas. Calvin, I'm doing great, my friend. How are you? And thank you for joining. Mars was an even match until it started. I like that. I absolutely like that. BC, Argentina es el papá de Brasil. Argentina is Brazil's father, right? All right. All-time head-to-head, 167 goals split. Aldo, I'm not going to, essentially it's saying, put Rafinha on, and that's where I'm going to stop that chant. Sports from Kolkata, India, welcome all the way from India. Happy Wednesday morning, BC, definitely. EPCQ, hello, it's EPCQ all the way from Ghana. Welcome, all the way from Ghana. Happy, I think it's Wednesday night, like Wednesday overnight. Thank you so much. Keanu Ruiz stopping in from Ohio. Enjoyed watching Dibu juggle tonight. I love that, although Scaloni kind of waved his finger saying not to do that. Abdurrahman Al-Abasi, hello Mundo, hello champs, I'm speechless, I'm sleepless. Haman from Bahrain, hello, all the way from Bahrain, a beautiful country. Nobody loves a spaceman joining from Germany. All right, what a pounding, so happy and proud, what a mature performance. Thank you so much for joining. Liam Felt like we had an extra player in every phase of play. Amazing. Mixed memorabilia. Yeah, you got that. You got that. You really got the 11. Amir Sultan, I'm shocked by this Brazil team, not taking anything from Argentina, but this Brazilian team is subpar. It is. There's a lot to dissect when it comes to Brazil. BC saying the fourth goal was the best. Vladislav saying Simeone as well. Every player a 10 out of 10. Sid, all the way from Utah. Hello, all the way from Utah. Love your coverage as always. Thank you so much for joining. It means a lot, everybody. John as well, a long-time member of the Mundo family, part of the Mundo family. Best way to start the day, John from Malaysia. Suradeep, Scaloni easily doubled over Brazil, both home and away. Very, very true, yeah. Fawad, futures in good hands. Let's see. Best goals are Paredes and De Paul. Connor, my rule, a glass of Malbec for every Argentina goal. I've never been drunk at 9 a.m. before. You got to watch out. Got to watch out for that. Daniel, good morning and hello from Malaysia as well. Goals were fabulous. Vamos from Bangladesh. Barbados. Messi here from Barbados. Welcome back. Paul from St. Louis. Sports on about Enzo Maca and Julian in terms of the goals. George, I love these comments, by the way, so much. Brazilians had a whole exit plan, victim backup plan to abandon the game before the match started. We always want this. Argentina, says Fazol. Martha, all the way from New York. Let's go. Let's go. Nehemias from La Scaloneta, right? Bangladesh. Wow. All the way from Bangladesh. Cesar, bye-bye, Rafinha. Binurra, hello, what a win. Yes, definitely. Great to join the live chat again after rewatching the lives. Great journalism as always. Guys, what a win. Thank you so much. Honestly, it really means a lot. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, Binurra, for that. Surab, moral of the story, never provoke Argentines before or within the game. Yeah, BC saying this Brazil team is still one of the best in the world. If they defend their lead versus Croatia, they probably make the semifinals. I mean, yes, you're talking about the 2022 World Cup, but this one in particular, I don't know. BC, best one of the qualifying, definitely the most satisfying, at least for me. Champagne football reminded me of the France game. Joining from Cambridge in England. Wow. Ibtihaz Islam, thank you so much. All the way from the UK. Connor, boss on the Allister. It was just very fun. Sean Cherry watching from West Palm Beach. Sean, I'm a big fan of you. Thank you. I'm a fan of West Palm Beach. I've been to Florida a billion times. Been to West Palm twice. Very, very nice spot. Nick Scaloni is the first ever coach to qualify for 2 World Cups. I'll get back to this statistic because some people are putting an asterisk on it, but I'll get back to it. BP, what a day for Simeone. I love these comments. I might just continue with the comments altogether and skip any type of analysis because this is so fun. I love this. John saying we've beaten Brazil when they had Romario, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar. So I had a good feeling this was going to be a cakewalk, considering it's only Vinicius, Rafinha, and Rodrigo. Keanu Ruiz, we dominated them. We were still attacking up at 3-1 and 4-1, which is something I loved. The players wanted blood. Jesse Jonel, my God, Argentina is becoming a really, really solid team. Imagine Lautaro, Messi, Dybala. Let's go, defending world champs. Let's do it. Iloa told you he would start 4 central midfielders, and he did. Lorenz from Rotterdam, from the Netherlands. Saludos a vos también. George, Brooklyn in the house. Let's do it. BP, what a day. From Nepal. Thank you so much, all the way from Nepal. Yes, Abdurrahman, the River Duo, right? Alvarez and Enzo, they started. Let's see. Asif, this one was much better than the 3-1 in 2005. Much more one-sided. Yes, 100%. That was one with the Riquelme goal, and I believe Crespo scored twice, or one was Crespo, one was Saviola. But yes, much more satisfying. Much more. Khairul Islam from Bangladesh. All right. Greetings from Damascus. What a game. Farshad from Damascus. Wow. All the way from Syria. Thank you so much for joining. Ikran, Ohio for Corsiniats. Joining from Nairobi, Kenya, and very happy, Samuel, and we're very happy to have you here. Thank you. Watching from Freiburg, I haven't enjoyed a big football game as much as this one. Totally relaxed. Timothy, thank you. Thank you for joining us all the way from Freiburg. Vamos, yes. Second half was champagne football, all the way from Bangladesh. Amit says, Vamos Argentina. Enzo was on fire. Let's see. Could have smacked them 7-1 if we wanted. And we still got a lot down the pipeline. A lot of young players coming up. A lot. Liam saying, this is the biggest gap I can remember between Argentina and Brazil. They could play for another 90 and not look like scoring aside from an Argentine mistake. All right, those were all the comments. My goodness, thank you so much, everybody, and welcome to the show. Let's get to the goals right away. Let's just get to it. Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, Giuliano, Simeone. Which one was your favorite? What was your favorite goal? Alvarez scored after about 4 minutes? 4 minutes? That was insane. A great goal. Got a bit of a bounce in the penalty area to go his way. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it after only 4 minutes. Well deserved. Set the tone. The fans were already into it. Brazil didn't really do much at that point. I mean, just a couple of minutes in. This was all Argentina. And then after that, Enzo Fernandez. What a goal as well. I love this. Let's take a look at the comments. Trafalgar, what a celebration, 100%. Good morning, Sports Data. Good morning all the way from India as well. BP, guys, press the like button, press the subscribe button. The World Cup qualifiers are done until June, but we're not done. That doesn't mean we're done. No. Not at all. We still got a lot of stuff coming up. Vladislav saying, Simeone, that angle was crazy. Simeone's goal, I initially thought it hit the side netting or it was going to hit the side netting, but he didn't. He got it on point. And then, Enzo's goal was nice as well in the 11th minute or 12th minute. And then there was the mistake from Romero, it has to be said. Completely no pressure on him. He had a lot of time. I just think it was a lapse in concentration. It happens to the absolute best of them, and it happened to Romero tonight. Emiliano Martinez unable to save it, and the goal for Brazil at 2-1. But no, Alexis McAllister. This goal from Alexis McAllister, by the way, and I'm going to quote my very good friend, Sebastian Garcia, who was on this show with me just a couple of days ago. Seba said, I have the message here. He said, more passes than Cambiaso's goal in 2006. I really think so. That goal, if you go back and watch it, Cambiaso's goal in 2006 had 24 passes versus Serbia and Montenegro at the World Cup. This one might have had more. I have to go back and watch it. I don't know if someone here has the number of passes, but this certainly looked like more than 24. A great goal. Just a great goal. Beautiful. Absolutely loved it. Let's continue on with the chat here. Wow, thank you so much, Asif Mahmoud. Thank you so much for the donation. It really means a lot. It does go a very long way. Asif saying, I'm so happy. I have no idea why the bookmakers have Brazil and England favorites for 2026 and Argentina 5th or 6th favorite. Make it make sense, Roy. I'll tell you. I'll explain to you. And it doesn't mean it makes sense. There's no logic. But historically speaking, for whatever reason, Brazil are always the favorites. Brazil could have the absolute worst team on the planet. I'm not saying they do. Brazil could have the worst team on the planet, but bookmakers will still have them as favorites for the World Cup. And I feel like a lot of the bookmakers, specifically the ones over in Europe and more specifically the ones in the UK, do not follow South American football. They base this on names. And for them, the likes of Rodrigo de Paul, Leandro Paredes, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, and even Julian Alvarez are not big stars compared to maybe a Kylian Mbappe or Vinicius even. For me, it doesn't make any sense. There's no logic. But for them, apparently that's how their logic works. And England is England. Let them overhype England. They've been doing it since 1966. They've lost consecutive Euro finals, and they should have been eliminated way before the finals as well, including a loss at home versus Italy and then a loss versus Spain. So, look, let them hype them up all they want. Keep the pressure off Argentina. We're okay with that. Argentina continues to show that they are the best team in the world, the best national team in the world, and keep it going. And this win was without Messi, without Lautaro, without Dybala, and they still did it. And they did it in some fashion 4-1 against Brazil. That's not easy. And I'll tell you what, if this was France winning 4-1, if this was England winning 4-1, if this was Germany, Spain, any European nation winning 4-1 versus Brazil, it would make the headlines and it would make that team automatic favorites for the World Cup. But the fact that it's the reigning World Cup champions, the fact that it's Argentina, the fact that it's a South American team that just defeated Brazil 4-1, you're not going to get that. You are absolutely not going to get that kind of praise about Argentina because they're not European. My opinion. And that's enough of my rant, but hopefully I see if that answered your question. Let's continue on with the chat. Let's see what everyone's getting at here. Sporting Enzo's pass to McAllister. BC, the fourth goal was the hardest. Liam, Enzo's was a fantastic team goal, a nail in the coffin for anybody that thinks Argentina cannot play without Lionel Messi. Fazul, love from Bangladesh. Thank you, my friend. Amir, Enzo's goal to the build-up was a masterclass. Timothy, goal 3 was so well worked. A great goal. McAllister with especially the setup. Enzo's pass for McAllister. Best goal, I think, was Simeone's goal. So a lot of the comments here. Keanu, my favorite was Enzo's assist on the Alexis goal. What a pass. Abraham, thank you. Abraham, greetings from Africa. Big up to Argentina. What a team. Superb performance. Brazil were awful. A complete disaster from them. Binura saying, I think we could have scored more, but Scaloni wanted to relax out of respect. Great to see Almada doing well. Midfield was great. And Almada, Simeone, yeah, both of them establishing themselves within the team. Enzo's goal after great passing sequences, Caspian. Messi, I think we're so good. We can bring Messi on to kill off games in the second half. Everyone was running. Shah Fitness, hello, Shah Fitness. Thank you for joining, as always, my friend. Caspian, McAllister finished like prime Crespo. Yes, he did. He most certainly did. And I love Crespo. I love me a little, Valdenito, Hernan Crespo. Wake-up call for Romero. They must not be too confident. Better get the goal now than later during the World Cup. Joshua from Idaho. Hello, Joshua. Lived in Bahia Blanca for a while, so this result is a nice lift to the good people there. Yes, and much thoughts to everybody in Bahia Blanca, everyone affected in the floods and the disasters, of course. Let's see what else we got here. Connor Gallagher saying, I expected an Alvarez goal, so I have to say Fernandez. I hadn't even finished my first glass of Malbec. Now nobody's scared of scoring. Enzo's goal reminds me of Cambiaso's in 2006. Greatest goal. Cambiaso, BC saying, probably had more passes. Enzo passed the ball and Alexis scored. Brazil were favorites for 2022 as well. Yes, they were. Abdulrahman saying around 31 passes. Janet saying, and to think Janet was nervous. No, Janet. No. BC, England are trash. That's because bookmakers make their money off people who bet on them. Kishtij, hello. Hi, Roy, long time. Busy in the hustle, hence could not watch the match. Hey, man, keep doing your best. We're all doing our best out here. But was that a joke? 4-1 versus Brazil, who treat their rivals like that. That was one goal to formality to make Brazil feel fine. Argentina got it 4-1. A joke or not, it's Brazilians are looking like the jokers right now because of the comments that they made before the game. BC, Little England have played in the same number of World Cup finals as I have outside of their country. England making Euro finals for the first time tells you how bad Europe is. Yeah. All right. Amir saying Bolivia versus Uruguay game should tell everybody how hard South American soccer is. Uruguayan players were already out of breath at the 20th minute. BC, US or Mexico will go further in the World Cup than England. That is a bold prediction. They've never made a semifinal outside of Europe. Hello, Janet. Hello. And as always, thank you for joining us. Rodrigo de Paul is everywhere. Keanu Ruiz, wow, Roy's cooking the bookmakers and media tonight. 100% right. We've won 4 titles in 4 years, still don't get the proper respect. We don't, unfortunately, Argentina do not. Loa, it's true, Argentinian players also don't get valued like they deserve to. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're not as flashy or I don't know. But again, Argentina's doing well. Credit to them. And yes, Asif, credit to that man as well, Lionel Scaloni, who we're going to talk about in just a moment. Massive respect. The way he has completely turned this team around is incredible. It truly is. John saying to put a successful national team, you need a group of players who are committed to one goal. Sometimes this is not the type of gravy for every player. That's fair enough. Yes. Credit to Scaloni for loading that midfield. Connor, the closest equivalents this week, Italy versus Germany. Yeah, I watched that game, or parts of that game actually, over the weekend. Europe is mostly big countries beating on micro states. All right. At one point, it looked like Argentina would repeat what Germany did to Brazil in 2014. I wouldn't bet on the USA, says Ladislav. I really like watching Argentina. Zongao, welcome. Who we own Brazil? Yes. Master Azar, there were some rumors about this, and I'm sure he'd be more than welcome back with open arms. But I don't believe that will happen. Congratulations to you as well, and to everybody. Argentina qualifying for the World Cup. Feelings awesome, especially as defending champions. Adriano the GOAT, who's better? We might find out in the Finalissima if that's ever played. But don't sleep on Spain. Of course, they're, in my opinion, the best team in Europe. They're not better than Argentina, but I think they're the best team in Europe, and we'll find out exactly. There you are in the Finalissima. Let's go, Argentina from Australia. There you are. Wow. I want to say it's Wednesday afternoon in Australia, I believe. So welcome, and thank you for spending your Wednesday with us. Almada made his presence felt while he was subbed off. Yeah, but he played a good game. Very energetic at times. Italy versus Germany is the biggest European clash for sure. I'm glad Paredes stayed in Europe. Respect Timothy, of course. This was a litmus test. Yeah, it was. No Messi, Di Maria, of course, already retired. Lautaro, and they did very well. They certainly passed it with flying colors. What a game! Those 4 goals. And we spoke a little bit about the goals. It was a complete performance. It truly, truly was a complete performance. Everybody got a 10 out of 10. Even Kuti, one mistake, but if you look at the tackles, the passes that he made, everything throughout the game, certainly a 10 out of 10 for me. Julian Alvarez, what a game. We spoke about the midfield. Paredes stringing the passes in from deep, and just an excellent performance overall from everybody. Absolutely everybody. And again, best team in the world. Best team in the world. Let's get to this. Joel did Osvaldo enjoy the game in Argentina? From my understanding, he did. It was a packed Monumental. They might have oversold, from what I heard. Talking to Osvaldo, who was at the game, of course, and but he messaged me a little bit throughout the game, and apparently it looks like he had fun. I mean, for sure he had fun. How could he not? But hoping to get some pictures, some videos, and of course just the overall experience from him at that match. But from what he told me, it looked like they oversold the stadium. So hopefully that wasn't too much problems for anyone there. But a great question, Joel. Thank you so much for that. It's almost 2 p.m. in Australia. There you go. Wow. From Australia as well. Mahar, thank you. Sky Enzo keeps proving people wrong. Such a talent, a great talent. First time ever. Absolutely. First time ever. Argentina does the double over Brazil in the World Cup qualifiers. They win home and away in the same set of World Cup qualifiers. First time ever. You missed Simeone's goal. Go back and watch it. Trust me, we have it over on mundoalbiceleste.com. It's over on X as well. Watch it after the live. Don't leave the live. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Rihanna, great cameo by Medina. I thought he did well coming in for Nicolas Tagliafico. Much love to him. I'm a fan, and we do need that backup for Tagliafico. It's been a while since Brazil conceded 4 goals. I'll have to check it out. I don't know. I can't tell you when, but probably a while for sure. Yeah. Connor's saying, I love Romero. He's the only one that doesn't get a 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10. All right, I'll go with that. That's fair, but I'll stick with 10 out of 10, but I understand the 8 out of 10, the reasoning behind it. Sanjay from Nepal. Hello. Thank you so much. Gabby's covers Muchachos. It's a great song. Found myself singing it a couple of times during the game. MMH, Enzo, what a wonderful midfielder. He should have played in Spain, not the English league. Look, he's done well in Chelsea. A bit of ups and downs, of course, this season. A lot more up than down. I'd love to see him win some silverware at club level in Europe, whether it's with Chelsea or elsewhere. Biggest game in international football, absolutely. Gabby, we are deep. Yeah, we are. Pip, let's do it. Vamos. Trafalgar, the players just become a different animal when they play for the national team, regardless of their club form. Yes, certainly. Santiago, I'm doing well, my friend. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Greetings from Entre Rios, Argentina. Despite the great victory, very happy because of the great performance of the new generation, Alexis, Enzo, Julian, and Giuliano. Four goal scorers and four of the best players on the pitch for Argentina, certainly. Giuliano, you could tell it meant a lot to him, as did every goal for every player. But Giuliano, his first in a senior national team shirt and in a game against Brazil, that counts for a lot. So very, very happy for him. Adio saying this easily could have been 6-1. Certainly, 100%, 100%. What a game of one-touch passes and pure domination. It was champagne football. It really, really was champagne football from Lionel Scaloni's team. Continuing on. Now, this is a good question, John. Where does this result rank in your opinion? I mean, it depends. Are we talking all-time? Are we talking under Scaloni's era? It depends. If we're talking just under Scaloni, obviously it doesn't rank as high as winning the World Cup or Copa America or even the Finalissima, but I think this ranks as high as it can, excluding the matches where Argentina have won a trophy, if that makes any sense. It ranks that high up. So I think it's only behind the matches where Argentina won a trophy under Scaloni, in my opinion. But if you're talking all-time versus Brazil, it's a tough one. I mean, 2021, the Copa America, the 1990 World Cup. Maybe this one, John. And actually, there you go. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this. First time ever, BC. It's the first time Argentina do the double versus Brazil in the World Cup qualifiers. First time ever. Yeah, never. Exactly. Liam, it was the first time Brazil conceded 4 in a competitive game since Germany in 2014. Ouch. I mean, I love to hear it, but ouch if you're Brazil. Gabby's covers. Cholo-san is looking great. Odd goal with that incredible angle. Very difficult angle. Absolutely. Biggest qualifying win ever, at least. Hemlock, 100%. I mean, it was one mistake from Cuti Romero. It happens. But I think the back line was solid. Very, very solid versus Brazil. There were once or twice where Vinicius beat Molina for pace, but it was just speed. Nothing else. Did not lead to anything. 100%, Connor. 100%. Absolutely. I'm just going to keep rewatching it and rewatching the highlights. Andrew, Argentina never beaten Brazil in the away qualifiers, so that's why they never did the double. Right. Up until Scaloni, the Maracanã victory was a bigger achievement. Look, the Maracanã victory, winning at the Maracanã is huge. It really, really is. Winning 1-0. It's just a matter of, do you take the 1-0 at the Maracanã or 4-1 at the Monumental in terms of what's bigger? But I see the argument. I see the argument for this one for sure. And then both can be number one, 100%. At least for me. Gabby, Tagliafico, Almada looking unreal on that left side. Yes. And, let's talk about this because very, very quickly, and it might be a little bit difficult just to pinpoint 3 players. If you had to pick your top 3 players of this match, off the top of my head, I want to go Julian Alvarez. I want to go Enzo Fernandez. I want to go maybe Paredes or De Paul or McAllister. Like one of them. I don't know who you guys would pick. Let me know who you would pick. But I'd go with Julian. I'd go with Enzo. And maybe McAllister as my third. And I say maybe just because everyone put in an incredible performance. But if I had to pick the 3, probably those 3 players. Although Almada was great as well, of course. Otamendi, I thought, was solid too. Tagliafico, a class act, as always. Vladislav, Enzo, De Paul, Almada. That's fair. Sha Fitness, Alvarez, De Paul, Tagliafico. We'll talk about Scaloni in just a moment. 100% we'll talk about him. Janet Dibu doing keepy ups, dribbling the ball. Pablo, hola Pablo, hello. Was wondering if you'd go live, Roy. I'm thrilled. Hey, it's a thrill. from the previous videos. Thank you, Pablo, for joining the thrill. Thank you so much. Asif, our midfield and strikers have so much depth. They do, and this was without Lautaro as well, and without Nicolas Gonzalez. Farshad saying Alvarez, Enzo De Paul, Tesca, Enzo, Julian, McAllister, Mr. Happy, De Paul, McAllister, Enzo, Andrew, Alvarez, McAllister, Fernandez are so good. Did we miss anyone here? Enzo, McAllister, Alvarez, BP, Zongao, Julian, Enzo, De Paul. Let's see who else we have. Timothy, 2 different types of performances versus Uruguay and Brazil. Incredibly adaptable team, fully. Enzo, Alvarez, De Paul, says Liam, Rafinha, Vinny, and Rodrigo. Rian, Enzo, McAllister, and Alvarez, and Abdurrahman saying Enzo's MVP. Look, Enzo for me was probably the player of the match alongside Julian. But, I'm saying this, and again, everybody was tremendous. Everyone put in a great match, a great performance. It's difficult to pick just 3. You could throw in any 3 players from that starting 11, and I would completely agree with you, with anybody. The team was that good tonight. Arijit, Enzo, Alvarez, De Paul, yes. BC midfield was key. It certainly was. 100% was. Andrew saying Enzo man of the match. At least for me, maybe he was that good. Yeah, McAllister as well. And we're talking about the players, and I'm just going to bring up some stuff here, but we're talking about the top 3 players, and let's see what else we have. Everyone was solid. There you go. 100%. Everyone was solid. Champagne football, great to watch after Uruguay's bad pitch. We're talking about the players, and rightfully so. We cannot forget the mastermind behind all of this, Lionel Scaloni. The way he has completely turned this team around has been incredible. It truly has. I posted about this a couple of days ago, but the team went from making a World Cup final in 2014 under Sabella to a bit of a transition to Tata Martino, losing Copa America finals back to back. And then from Martino, you go to, Bauza, and then you go to Sampaoli. And it's a mess. It really is a mess. And it looked like it was all doom and gloom. Messi was getting older. He was maybe, I'm not going to say he was considering retirement. No. But, the shift in generation was there. And everyone thought, okay, well, Messi's getting older. Di Maria's getting older. Their best years are behind them. How is this new generation going to cope without Messi, without Di Maria? What's going to happen? In comes Scaloni, no experience aside from coaching an under-20 team. No experience. He does this. He does this in a span of 5 years, or maybe 6 now. He goes from almost getting eliminated as an assistant. That's not on him, but almost getting eliminated as an assistant coach in the group stages of a World Cup to winning a World Cup, winning 2 Copa America titles, winning the Finalissima, doing the double versus Brazil, beating Uruguay in Montevideo, one of the Copa America finals, winning it essentially without Messi, who was injured, playing one of the best halves of football in a World Cup final you'll ever see, having his team score arguably the best, or at least one of the best goals in a World Cup final. I could go on and on. Breaking the curse, everything. Tremendous. No, much credit to Scaloni. Absolutely, much credit to him. Let's see what else we got here. Let's take a look at the comments. All right. And Andrew saying Enzo had the highest rating, excuse me. Arjit, Scaloni is keeping my shrink at bay, not suffering from any depression now. I'm glad, my friend. That's very, very good to hear. Vladislav, I was very happy to see Scaloni use all his subs. The succession plan is in motion. Asif, credit to the starting 11. They were all at the World Cup, I believe, with 9 of the 11 starting in the World Cup final. That is some statistic, yeah. Almada was part of that team, didn't start the final. He was on the bench. Paredes didn't start the final, but played in it ultimately. So, yeah, 9 of the 11. Janet, Argentina with or without the GOAT, all due to Scaloni, 100 billion%. BC 2014 hurts because that's when Messi was scoring 60 goals a season. Look, it hurts. It still hurts when I think about it. It's just, glad that Argentina were able to win a World Cup and glad that Messi was able to win a World Cup. But it does still sting. I won't lie. It does. It does. The future looks promising. All right. Master Azar, I think Scaloni is Argentina's best manager of all time. This is a discussion I would love to have. Not necessarily in this video, because I feel like we would need a full video. But he's up there. He's up there. BC, I wish they had Scaloni for Messi's prime. That would have been something. But, we had Sabella. We had Sabella for a couple of years, so that was beautiful with him. Gamer Next Door, hello from India. Thank you so much for joining. Janet, to think Maradona thought so little of him. Keanu Ruiz, AFA became a lot quieter with less drama as soon as he took over. The 2019 Copa America was the turning point. In that tournament, these new players became a team. It did. And funny enough, or ironically enough, it came in Brazil. And when Argentina, I still think, got cheated in that semifinal match against the Brazilians. All right. Pablo, waited my whole life to see Argentina play as a team, like teams of yesteryear. Spain and Germany come to mind. This team is a force to be reckoned with. Yes. Gamer Next Door, Tapia deserves some credit too. Depending on who you ask, some will say yes, some will say no. Keanu Ruiz. Most importantly, he helped Messi win trophies and built the team to compete after Messi. Yes. They just throttled the number 3 ranked team without him. Yeah, very true. Very true. Andrew, that was something else, and I still try and kind of put that behind me, that Copa America. Joel Scaloni does not get enough praise. He does not. He really doesn't. And, especially when talking overall about coaches, obviously everyone talks about, Pep Guardiola and then 100%, but and some of the other top managers in the world. But I feel like Scaloni's constantly overlooked. And I don't know if that's because, he's not European or it's because he coaches a national team. But yeah, he does not get enough praise. I do agree with that, Joel, 100%. BC 2016 was worse than 2015. It wasn't great. Scaloni building the team match after match. Awesome. We'll see if Otamendi's still going to be there. We'll see. We shall see. Check the news. Man of the match, Enzo Fernandez. I mean, not surprised. Not surprised. Ratajit, Scaloni is an absolute legend. Argentina winning 4-1 against Brazil, and there were no reactions on the guy's face. Love him for being grounded. 100%. 100%. Think top European teams have their eyes on Almada. If they didn't before, I think they do now. Best manager of all time, bring me on that video. Whoa, definitely, John. We'd love to have you on, my friend. Love to have you on. Absolutely. Gamer Next Door, Sabella was still good, no complaints. Had we put our chances to bed, we would have won in 2014. We would have. BC, New Jersey, with Messi retiring. I don't want to talk about this part. Connor, is Tagliafico world class at club level? Definitely not. World class at international level, maybe. I think he is. I truly think he is. It's just he's not as flashy, right? He's not flashy, but right position. He's not the quickest. He's not the tallest, but he's always in the right position. Always gives it his all, and he has the experience as well and the accolades to back it up, and the accolades. I saw that, Nick. I saw Scaloni kind of waving his finger like this, saying, no. Absolutely not to BC. Not to BC. To Emiliano Martinez. All right. What a performance, guys. What a performance. Argentina officially qualified for the World Cup. They had qualified before the match versus Brazil. Uruguay drew versus Bolivia 0-0, although Bolivia came very close at the end to getting a goal. I don't know how they didn't score there. But with Uruguay's 0-0 draw versus Bolivia, Argentina had already qualified for the World Cup. But that wasn't enough. Argentina 4-1 win versus Brazil. And that's a statement. It's a lovely statement to make. I enjoyed it. Sydney is saying, this team looked so hungry during the game. I said to my father, I haven't seen them play this aggressively since the World Cup matches. Even the Copa America, at times, the team looked tired. You know, it's the end of the season. The team looked a little bit slow, or at least some of the players looked a little bit slow. Tonight, they were up for it. They were playing at home. It was Argentina, Brazil. You have the Brazilian players talking about how they're going to win and score and this and that. No. Brazilian players talked the talk, and the Argentine players walked the walk. It was that simple. It was that simple. I just want to say this was, thank you so much, Nani. Hello, Roy. What a great performance. Definitely humbled Brazil. They certainly did. And thank you so much, Nani, for joining us. Gamer next door, Tagliafico playing for Lyon. He goes under the radar, but defensively, he's one of the best left backs right now. He's solid. He's super solid. Super solid. On that note, there were a lot. Connor Roy's crowdfunding for the Scaloni statue. Hey, he deserves one. He 100% deserves one. Come on, you can't tell me no. You cannot tell me he doesn't. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. And a big thank you, everybody, for joining as well. World Cup qualifiers are over for now up until June. That's when it restarts again. We have a couple of matches left. Argentina already qualified. For those, do not forget, for those that recorded their live reactions and you want to send it over, it's not too late, of course. You can still send it over. If you recorded yourselves during the games versus Uruguay and Brazil, send it over there. Argentina, June, yeah, time flies. We're already March, end of March, and here we are. Asif Tagliafico was amazing. Maybe not better, but Sorin will always be my favorite. He was always there as a second striker. Sorin was something else on that left-hand side. Left wing back, left back, left midfielder, anywhere on the left side, and he was skillful as well on the ball. He was pretty tricky. Vladislav, do you think Scaloni will play all the youngsters for the next game? I don't know if he'll play all the youngsters, but I think a couple of them will get the chance. Maybe someone like Nico Paz gets the start. Maybe give Facundo Medina a try. Maybe as left back in place of Tagliafico. Who knows? Who knows who we get? Maybe Santiago Castro gets in the team and gets some minutes. But I could see some changes. I don't know about wholesale changes, but someone like a Nico Paz for sure. Maybe Echeverri, depending on how well he does with Manchester City from now to the end of the season. But definitely, I could see some changes for sure. The Thrill, flick the like button for Mundo. Yes, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please do. Gamer next door is an Echeverri fan. We need to see Echeverri. Trafalgar talking about Barco as well. Valentin Barco. If he could turn his season around, get back into the team, get some minutes. Who knows? Why not? On that note, everybody, I want to say a big thank you for joining. This was so much fun. I love doing it. Love interacting with everybody. We'll be back either this week or next week. We'll discuss Argentina, and we'll discuss the players at the end of the European week after the club games and everything. We'll get back. We're talking about the form of the players, and we'll have some various topics from jerseys to favorite matches, to favorite moments, to favorite goals and everything. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So hit the subscribe button to never miss a thing. Hit the like button. And as always, everybody, a big thank you for joining. Joel, thanks, Roy. Always enjoying these discussions and the energy. Thank you, Joel, for joining as well. And I get this energy off you guys, right? It's a discussion because I interact with you guys. So this is all because of everybody here. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Master Azar. Thanks, Liam. Thank you, Keanu Ruiz. BC, we're out. Rian, goodbye. PP, see you soon for sure. My friend Trafalgar, take it easy. The Thrill, always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. Timothy, I like that. Thanks, Isavi. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Buenas noches, a vos también, Suradip, for you, to you as well. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe. Good night or good morning, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time, take it easy, everybody.